Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So today we're going to be working on some snippet strips using fabrics and laces. So if you caught my unboxing, I've been trying to find ways to use this beautiful sparkly gold sequin trim that I got from Beebeecraft. There is an unboxing video if you'd like to see all the other goodies that I got. But for today, we're going to focus on how I tend to use that. So, in my December dailies, I already prepped some of this beforehand. So if you've been watching those, this won't be a surprise. But for those of you who did miss it, what I've done, excuse me, is I've put the gold sparkly trim underneath this beautiful white lace, so that we get this nice sparkle behind the lace. Hopefully the camera is picking up it a little bit, but it's not, completely overpowered. And I really like the look of this. So now I want to get some of that in silver because I think that would look really nice as well. So this is what we're sort of starting with. So what I did in my December dailies is I went through and I paired up laces with a ribbon or a different type of material in the middle. So for example, this one is a bit of white lace with pink ribbon. This one is the same white lace with broderie anglaise in the middle. And then these I've just prepared ready for the video where we're going to add eyelash trim to the top as well. And this is how I got them ready. So I like to stitch my laces together and my ribbons together so that I don't have to use as much glue, first of all. I'm not a huge fan of the shiny mess that you get from Fabri-Tac, so I stitch them down first. Then we'll use a bit of glue to put the eyelash trim on, and then we can add our embellishments. And this is how I do it. I take a large piece of paper and I fit as many of the strips on as I can, in this case 3, and I just put this through the machine, doing a zigzag right the way through that ribbon or right the way through the lace. That's all that's needed. So what you get is you stitching right the way through the, in this case, music sheet or some kind of paper. So this gives it sturdiness. You're not going to get anything caught in your machine. And it also, when you come to tear them down, if I show you on this one, where the stitching is and where the ribbons are, you get this piece down the middle, and that gives us a really nice paper base with which to add our glue, so we can glue these onto pockets, page decorations, you name it. Any type of ephemera you want to decorate, any page you want to decorate, we then have a nice base to glue, and the glue won't shine through the material hardly at all, if ever. So that's how we're doing it. So from here, all I'm going to do is just basically tear these off of the sheet, so off of the music sheet. And as I say, I just like a little bit in the middle so it's hidden behind the ribbon or behind the whatever is behind it. And we just have like a base that we can glue. So give me a moment, I'm just going to tear these off and then we'll be ready to do some decorating. Okay, so that's all of my strips torn out. Here we are. These two I did a wider border underneath because I just liked how the music sheet looked through the lace. So that's another reason I use music sheet, is because I like the look of it, and you don't have to worry about if there's a bad word or anything, you might catch a glimpse of it, maybe. So I don't know how many we'll get done in one video. I'm just going to focus on these 3. I've got my tray of goodies. So I sorted these the other day. I've got different groups of colours. So we've got greys, reds, greens, pinks and browns. And I just wanted to start with this one just to get my creative juices flowing, because I think this will be really simple. Because of the size and the shape of it, I really like this for decorating a pocket. And I thought we could go with something just really simple, so that we can still see the ribbon and lace behind an eyelash trim. And I really like the look of that. So we're just going to go ahead and glue this die cut down. So we'll use the Fabri-Tac. For these other 2, I'm going to decorate them in different ways. So one of them I think would make a nice belly band, or the starts of a belly band. So we might look at doing one vertically in that sense. And then the other one I want to do the other way around, horizontal, and do it more that I can then cut it into little pieces. So really this video is just intended to like show you just ways that you might be able to use your laces and stuff to decorate things. So I think that looks really, doesn't it just stand right off? Beautiful poinsettias and snowy eyelash trim behind. So I'm not going to snip it down until I know where it's going, but that will be, you know, a wide pocket. But the purposes of today is to decorate up these ones with the sparkly. So let's go horizontal first, just because I do think that works better with my brain sometimes, and I'm getting it attached to me. There we go. All right, if I put it there, I think you can see that, can't you? All right, so let's just dive into my tray of wonders here, and I basically just want to pair up things, or you know, sometimes things might be okay on their own, and we can basically just sort of cut bits of it off basically. You know, I actually really like that for a pocket decoration as well. So I might even consider having that. And then we may want to add a word or something. So I've got the word enchanting. Just looking to see if I've got words that would be like time, or you know, something to do with the clock maybe. If not, this one might be just fine, like enchanting witching hour, you know, counting down to midnight or something. Let's see, where should we have you? Somewhere there. If I am going to do that, I feel like I need to pair it with something else though, so don't know what exactly would go, so let's just see if we can find something that we like. Could be a little number, so if I was doing that, I'd want this like this, and oops, maybe we want to bring in some colour. So I imagine these, because of the gold, I imagine these for my like warm cozy winter projects, so maybe we could bring in some red. But if I did that, I think I would want the word on the opposite side. I'm not liking the circle with the circle, so let's try something else. Equally, I might just leave it as that because I quite like it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it as that. So I'll do the inking and gluing after. So what I'll do is I'll glue that slightly in, because I'm thinking that would make a really nice pocket decoration, like this sort of size. So I'll go about here, and we're just going to get a strip of these basically. So let's see if we can do something a little bit more interesting. So I've got this Tim Holtz ephemera, and I'm thinking to pair that with a ticket maybe. Just looking to see, I don't want red polka dots, I don't think. I've got some Tim Holtz tickets in red. Or we go neutral background and we go like brightly coloured foreground. So like the fussy cut would be red or something. Let me just see. I think I like ticket idea. Or I've also got these grey stickers. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I don't know how the stickers would fare with it. So let's also try this ticket die. Yes, I like that. And then I'm thinking we want a pop of colour, so red or green. Yes, red or green. I do want to make these for my Cosy Winter. We'll start there. So I'm looking for a pop of red, and I'm wondering, I just found something here, but I don't know if that's too big. I think that would be good for a vertical one, so I'll keep that out. I'm looking for a little poinsettia or something. To be fair, I think I might have, oh no, here they are. I knew I had some. How's this one? Yeah, I like that. And do we want a word with that one, I wonder? Let me just see. Can always add a word later if we feel that it needs it as well. Through the still night. I do quite like that. And if I move this over, could we go here? I think it wants being bigger text. So we've also got just simply happy. So I'll be all fingers and thumbs until I get these glued down. Yes, I think so. It doesn't need the word. But I do like using words in my projects, so oh, I like that. Okay, so that's that one. Hopefully you can see those. I know it's probably going to be a bit difficult to see the detail. Let me just bring the camera down. All right, hopefully that's a bit better. Sorry if you can't see it, you know, exactly brilliant. Okay, so I liked how that looked. I've also got this piece, which, you know, obviously I would cover up the just to say thanks. And as you can see, I'm spacing them out so I can just cut little pieces from it. I liked the red on this, you see, so I might want to use something to cover that over. For example, I could put this across. That gives us a little bit of a cluster vibe, doesn't it? How about if we do that? No, don't like that as much. I do like that, so let's think about something that we can put on the top. I've got some holly. That could be fun, couldn't it? There you are. Yes, I like that. And I'm not going to add any words because we've got text on this piece. Now, the question is, can we get a little one here? So I haven't got much on this side, so I can't do anything big. Could even be the starts of a fabric cluster. So I think I will leave it because I actually quite like that on there. And I'll layer up some other fabrics on top of that, I think. So let me just glue, and I need to ink around everything, so I'll do that off camera so that we can get more done in the video. And then I'll bring it up so you can see the detail. Okay, there we are. So here's our clock and the word enchanting. Here's our little sort of ticket cluster, I guess. And here's our wider one. And as I say, I've just got a little bit here, which I might use for a fabric cluster later. But for now, I like to keep them clipped on because you can just hang them up from something and then you can just snip into it as you go. So we've got 3 on that one. I've kept the spaces quite wide in between, or maybe about an inch, because I may want to cut these a little bit wider so that I can use them to decorate pockets, or there'll be page embellishments. So that's that one. Really happy with those. Okay, so let's see if we can do a vertical one. Because as I say, I may want to use it for a belly band. I think that would look really pretty, so we'll just have to sort of see how we feel. But this will also be good for taller pieces of ephemera I might have, so hopefully you can see that okay. Alright, so I definitely want to bring in this, I think that's you. So I want to have a look at what I've got that I can go the other way. So I quite liked the ticket idea. So I've got these from the Journal Boat, her Christmas kit that I've been using. So I just want to see if I can use some of these as well. Let's just sort of see what that would look like. Maybe not that one. I think that goes that way. There it doesn't, it goes that way. Let's sort of see what this would look like. Am I in? Good. And then we can have this go over the top. Yeah, like that. And then I think for that one, I'm thinking label or a word. That's going to be too big. Just seeing what little labels. I've got a red one. It's kind of cool. It's a Tim Holtz ephemera piece, that one is. Again, I think that's too big. Got another one. Got a plain label, nope. Oh, I've got these little Tim Holtz labels. Let me just see what this would be like. So yeah, this is just a really fun project that you can have, you know, with your candle on. You know, if you're not accident prone, that is. And just, yeah, just have a bit of fun decorating them up. And they look absolutely great when you're done. And yeah, very useful embellishments. So let me just see more of that grey. There we go. So, might be a little bit small, but I quite like that. There we are. All right, that's decision made there. So let's see if we can do another one with these tickets. Might as well get them used up. I've got more here, look. Put those there. Let's see, so we want another tool thing. Those stickers seem to be working quite nicely. These were sent to me by my friend Mandy. That's Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. I think she would have gotten them in a Your Creative Studio box. But they seem to be working quite nicely vertically like this, so I'm going to try that. And could go with another poinsettia. I've been really drawn to these because I just think they're so beautiful. I've also got this flower that came in a fussy cut kit. Yes, I like that. A bit more subtle perhaps. I'm just trying to decide. Would it be too much if we had a label on this one as well? Let's just sort of see. No. I have it in my head, you know, I might want to use it as a belly band, so I am trying to think about things that would go together. You know, how would it look if you had that down a page? Let's see. Maybe it's too much together. I like it on its own. I'm just looking at my words again. So we've got a flower. We have the word growth. I think that's an arty maze. Got joys. Sorry, just looking. I've got the word happy again. As long as I don't use the word happy on everything. Let's sort of see what we think. And of course, you know, if it becomes too difficult and I can't use these together, then that's fine. But I like the look of that. Probably just tear that word down a little bit. All right, let's oops. Keep going. I think I can get another 2 on here if we try. So let's see about using another ticket. So I do think that's working quite nice. So we'll go this side this time. And do I have another sticker? Somewhere I do. I haven't used this one yet. No, that's different. Fab. That's that. So I was putting them behind, wasn't I? Yeah, I like that. I'm enjoying these. So we said about this one. I think I want something maybe a little bit muted. Got a little squirrel. Not quite. got green and red up there, so we could maybe bring some green and red down here. Got holly leaf. It's not quite the right green. I think I want something lighter or brighter. How's that? Well, that's nice. Alright, let's go with that. And somewhere I had some berries. I've just seen a rose hip, actually. I like that it matches the rose hips up there, so I might use that one. And I might, I'm just going to lift them up a little bit on this one, because I think I want to try and get a fourth one in. So let's go with the rose hips, and then I might go with green at the bottom. Let's go with that, and just looking for another of those grey stickers. Have we used this one? Nope. Okay, let's do that. I think I will need to lift them up a little bit because I'm getting a little bit cramped down here. Hopefully you can see, yeah. I'm actually going to put this ticket behind the sticker because it's got less red on it, so do that. Oops. And then I'm going to put in the label on this one, like that, maybe. Or I've got some berries. I've got some smaller ones. I think I want the brighter red. Kind of like these are quite bright, aren't they? And somewhere I want to say I've got some. If I haven't already used them, so let me do a rifle. Okay, so I found the word love. I was looking for something that would match, you know, italicized, and yeah, you know, love it this time of year and everything. But I now feel like this one maybe wants something else on it, because the fussy cut is, you know, smaller, less going on, I suppose. So I think maybe I would have said a snowflake, but I don't think I've got any that are the right sort of size. I probably want a white one, which I don't have. I've got these little cookies, again for Cosy Winter, I don't know. Just to give it a bit more something to look at, maybe. Maybe. I'll see how I feel once I come to stick them down. So once again, I'm just going to hit pause, ink the round, glue everything, and then I can lift it up. Okay, this is this one. That's how it looks. Oh, can you see? And here's the detail. Pretty U. Nice little flower, rose hips, and the holly leaves. So this one, because of it being vertical, I've bunched them up a little bit narrower than these ones, because I may very well want to use a section of it as a belly band. So, you know, if we measure these three at the top here, it's a very tall belly band, admittedly. This is an 8-inch ruler, so maybe it's a little bit on the tall side, but we could, if we wanted, you know, cut a section of it and have that be a piece. Otherwise, I can just snip them in the middle here, and then look at that, I've got, you know, little clusters ready to go. And some people like to stitch through these over the top. I think that was the very first video I ever saw of this, was this type of thing and then stitching through it. I choose not to. So all of the individual pieces are stuck together with our glitter glue, and then the whole section gets stuck down onto this piece with my Fabri-Tac or beacon. And I find that they are, you know, sturdy enough, especially as you're gluing onto paper. So the glue seeps through the lace and this sparkly. But can you see that sparkle? I really wish you could catch it. It's subtle. I don't know. It's probably subtle, but it is there and it looks beautiful in the flash. So that's worked really nicely for that. And then of course we've got this one, which I've already shown you. And these ones will be likely snipped into to have as pocket embellishments. So really, really simple to do. I hope that you like the project. I think they look fabulous. So I'm going to leave it there. I do have some pink versions. Oh yes, we also made this as well at the beginning, didn't we? I do have some pink ones to do, but I'm going to save that for a future video because otherwise maybe it's a bit too much in one. So I'm going to leave it there. As I say, these this mesh that I've used behind these two, it does come from Beebeecraft, who kindly sent me it. If you like any products from Beebeecraft, I'm going to link down the products that they sent me, so when I did the unboxing. And there is a discount code, I believe, so if you do see something that you like, you might want to check them out. For this gold mesh, I think I really do want to get some silver, because that would look so nice behind the lace for that like frosted look. So I will leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed spending your time with me today, and I hope you like these little embellishments that we've made. From here, as I say, I can just clip up these ready to snip into. So thanks so much for joining me, and we'll speak soon. Bye bye for now.